What's up, everybody? Today we have another Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred video. There's something interesting that I found. It's a unique helmet, and I found it on the Warlock, and it sparked my mind for some special build. Now, this build isn't in full form, but I've been just messing around, and kind of the sweet spot that I found for using this so far is around tier 35 of the pit, which is about between Torment 5 and 6. There's a lot of things I'm kind of experimenting right now with the damage reduction and the overall damage. I'm trying to get that to spike and seeing if there's any way I can get additional damage. So if you have any ways to improve this build, let me know in the comments below. But we're just going to go over the gear briefly. I'll show you the pieces that I have, and we will get to the demonstration. So this is the big item right here. It's called the Cage of Madness. It basically turns it so when you hit evade, you transform into a lunatic, and you spawn behind you, and they do damage, and there's increased. Command Fallen does increase damage, so you're just running around and spamming Command Fallens passively. You do have increased movement speed, so you're pretty fast, and you're running all over the place. It's pretty funny, pretty cool. Here's the other gear pieces that I'm using. A damage reduction, damage with abyss skills, damage while moving, demonology damage, and execute enemies. For the Talisman, we have the Fulcrum of Mephis, and this basically spikes your damage when your demons are taking damage or dying. So it does seem to be doing something for us, and it stacks demonology damage, which is what Command Fallen is. My Paragon board is kind of a mess, so I don't really want to give you any extreme information. We'll just go over some of the legendary nodes that I selected. We selected this node for increasing our demonic damage, for increasing our demonology damage. We took this node for the abyss damage and increased damage to elites. And we took this node for increasing the damage based on demons you summon in the last 6 seconds. Now, I'm not completely sure that if this synergizes Command Fallen passively. In theory it should, but I could be wrong. Now what you want to do is make sure that your Abodian is out, because you need a pet to be getting some... You need your pets to be taking some damage, and you just let it rip, hit evade, and go on your merry way. As you see, you get to the end, you can't do anything. Just uncast, and you can go on to the next level. Because the lunatic has his hands behind his back, and he doesn't want to open doors. And there you go. That's a little demonstration of what this thing is capable of. Now, I've tried doing higher torments, but it seems like the damage is kind of inconsistent, and there's also a survivability aspect where you kind of just get one shot and die. So one thing to consider is I haven't masterworked any of my gears, so that might be able to creep up the ability to do some higher tier content. However, I just don't want to spend that much currency and stuff into it yet until I figure out that the pieces that I have are the most optimal I can get for the build. But for now, that's just a simple showcase of the Cage of Madness and the Lunatic Chicken build that I've kind of made. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something from this. Maybe to laugh at this. I don't know. But it's going to be the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe for more. Comment below. Do you think this build has potential? And we'll catch you next time. See you. Goodbye.